The days of making a living off of just uploading beats are over. There was a time when it felt like beat sales were just on autopilot. Even just 5-6 years ago, thousands and thousands of us were uploading beats, and as long as people liked them, they were seeing them, they were actually getting them delivered in the algorithm, and they were purchasing them. People think I'm selling beats automatically and easily just because I have followers and platinum plaques. I'm working 3 times as hard as I was 5 years ago because the market has gone to shit. Now, is this because AI has replaced us? Has AI replaced producers and that's why people aren't buying beats anymore? The only artists personally that I have seen using AI to make their beats are the artists that were never going to buy beats to begin with. I think the main problem with AI is that the marketing keeps telling us that we're going to be replaced, and that includes rappers, that includes all types of people in all job sectors, especially tech, especially IT, especially programming. I know people who have actually been replaced by AI and have lost their jobs. And as all of that is happening, grocery prices are up, gas prices are up, the economy's going to hell, everything's unaffordable. People don't have money to purchase beats like they did 5 years ago. Now, that's not what we expected. The narrative was, well, AI is just going to replace producers. No, I think what it's going to do is replace everybody else or at least scare everybody else into thinking they're being replaced to the point where they don't want to spend money because they're afraid they're keeping all their money. Will it bounce back? It always has. I don't know if it will. I'm not going to say one way or the other. So producers, how do you survive the era of AI? Well, you should have already been doing this, but if you haven't, there's no better time to start than right now, other than yesterday, other than 5 years ago. Number 1, create a lead magnet to build up your email list. The algorithms can't control your email list the way that YouTube can control how many people see your video, or Instagram can control how many people see your post. And in this era, direct contact matters more than anything else. What I would start with is simply just making sure that all of my beats were set with free downloads enabled with the requirement of an email address, not an Instagram follow, not a YouTube subscribe. I know you have a lot of options. Just go with the email. And you also need an email marketing system, an EMS. Sign up for a free one. The two that can be integrated into BeatStars are MailChimp and Aweber. Now you can go under sales and click on customers, because a lot of you haven't done this. A lot of you have been selling beats and collecting free downloads and customer data without actually having an email marketing service. But don't worry, hope is not lost, because BeatStars has been storing these data for you this whole time. You just need to export it. Now, you have all these options. You can create separate lists, and I would, if I were you, I would create a separate list for people who purchase my beats, for people who download my beats for free, for people who interface with my tracks via Veloco, and you just click export CSV. You can sign up to MailChimp or Aweber right now with the free accounts and import all of these contacts right now. So even though you wasted time, you still have those contacts, and I would start emailing them now just to remind them who you are, because maybe they've signed up to your email list because they bought a beat a year ago, so you have to warm them back up. Another thing you can do is create a lead magnet. This is an example, probably not the best example because this is 7 years old. Their lead magnets have probably gotten better, but this is just a video on YouTube. It's at 6,000 views. You can do this too. You can do this in all types of ways, not just with a YouTube video. You can make a landing page online. You can create an offer on BeatStars. You can create Instagram posts, Facebook posts, etc. But what they're doing is they're giving away 5 free beats to attract people to the magnet. And then when you click on it, watch what happens. In order to get those 5 free beats, you sign up with an email address. And as you can see down here, optional, your cell phone number. Create an SMS list, even if it's small, because emails are great. Email marketing is great, but SMS marketing is better. So start reaching out to all of your customers and ask them if they're cool with you texting them beats when you create them, or offers or deals or whatever. Ask them first, but start building a small email list. An SMS list with phone numbers that you can text. Even if you're just using your personal phone and you just have a group chat or something, or you're texting people individually, don't do that. Maybe don't do a group chat. Or you're using a service like Google Voice or something similar. Oh, SMS marketing was number 2. So now on to number 3. Build a community. Go old school. Communities matter. Communities have always mattered. You can create a forum or a Patreon, something like that. And honestly, you can join my Patreon If you join for a year and you want access to the beat collabs on the Discord and all the stuff that we do on the private Discord, if you sign up with an annual membership, it's less than $3 a month. That helps me, but come on, you can afford $275 a month or whatever it costs. Shout out to all of the new members. They just signed up within the last week. Keep It Simple, Tom Capo, Sean B, Jazz Track, and Gray Guys. If you sign up to the higher tiers, you get all of my drum kits and sample kits for free as I create them. They go straight to the Patreon and they're free downloads for you. And you get access to a sample vault that's full of, I believe, over 5 gigabytes, maybe up to 7 at this point, of my samples, stuff that's unreleased, stuff that's never been released, stuff that's been discontinued. Patreon.com/DJPayne1. We'd love to see you in there. And that's how you build a community. I have a community of members in there that we collaborate with, that we share ideas with. We sell beats together. As a matter of fact, we've been selling beats. We sold a couple licenses this week. And this is what I mean. This represents my brand. This represents my brand value. So it's not just a dumping ground for people to chat and do regular shit. So if you create a community, make sure that it's consistent with your values as a brand, as an individual, but as a brand, because you're a brand. And make that clear. Make that incredibly clear to actually attract people to it. Number 4, be a leader. Leaders act, they don't react. So put your brand front and center. Stop lurking in the shadows and hoping that other people are going to shine the spotlight on you. They're not. No one's gonna promote you the way you promote yourself. I used to feel that way too. I was always around people that I thought were going to elevate me to the next level, or I thought I needed those people around me to be my mouthpiece, etc. Figure out who you are, figure out what your brand represents, start making content, start doing live streams, start branding your beats, the sound, everything, the thumbnails, everything. Start learning about business beyond just uploading beats and hoping they sell, because like I said in the intro, those days are pretty much over. And that brings me to number 5, do more than make beats. Offer more, offer an upsell with a beat, but make it make sense to you. So here's an example. Let's say you're a good engineer. Include a free mixing and mastering with an unlimited license. So make them pay for the higher license. That's an incentive for them to spend more, but give them more. I've known producers who have included a free Instagram shout out every time someone buys a beat. So if you buy a beat, then the person that buys the beat can email you the song and you share it on your story. I'm not here to tell you to implement these ideas. I'm here to show you examples so that hopefully you can come up with better ideas, ones that make more sense for what you enjoy doing, and it inspires your brain to start turning its gears. You know what I mean? Just come up with some ideas. We are producers. We are idea people at our core. A lot of producers are creating really interesting loops for their own beats, or they're doing sound design. They're making presets. They're creating mixing and mastering templates or effects chains. Start selling these. Start providing these, or creating video content that shows people how to do it, or all of the above. If you already have a BeatStars account, you can do this easily. You can just add products and services. If you don't have a BeatStars account, or if you just want a dedicated storefront separate from your BeatStars, then use something like PayHip. I did a video on them. It's free. You can sell all types of stuff there. Everything from a mixing and mastering course to a preset pack. You can sell it all on there and you don't have to pay. Number 6, social proof. This matters, even if it seems insignificant to you. If you start filming yourself, say you're in the studio with an artist, you film yourself coaching an artist, vocal producing an artist. You film yourself making vocals, showing the process. You show an artist performing to a beat that you created. It's a simple way to show people what you do. It builds trust and credibility because you're actually doing it and you have documented proof that you're doing it. I know a lot of producers just want to upload their beats and just show a thumbnail, or worse yet, they'll just fill their Instagram reels with screen recordings from their iPhone and every single video looks the same. It's a very hard way to stand out if you do that. There's no visual branding. There's no preview of what people can expect from clicking and listening to those individual videos. And it doesn't necessarily build trust because no one sees you being a part of that creative process. No one sees other people interacting with you. They want to interact with you. They want to know you're a real human, especially in this era where everything's an AI deepfake. Number 7, this is important. I'm going through this right now. Diversify. Stop relying on one platform. And even within YouTube, stop relying on one YouTube channel. Diversify, have multiple, be proactive. I wish I had started different YouTube channels 10 years ago for different styles of beats and different content niches. But Facebook, for me, Facebook was dead for years. I didn't even use it. Now suddenly I'm at 3.4 million impressions this week. No, 3.6. It's not paying shit, but hey, 3.6 million impressions is better than what I'm doing on Instagram, and Instagram's not paying me anyway. Threads, I'm at like nearly 500,000 impressions too. Threads of all places, it just seems to be a more democratic space right now in terms of their algorithm, but that won't last long. All I'm saying is relying on one single platform is a huge problem because, as I've shown before, some of these YouTube channels that were huge 5 years ago, 1 million views on every single beat, are now struggling to break 5,000, 10,000. And so their sales have gone down. They've certainly gone down because all it's gonna take is one of these corporate run platforms to simply change their algorithm and say, you know what, we have to limit organic reach because we need more people to pay for advertising. And then they just change the rules. There are so many platforms out there. I'm gonna end on this. YouTube was never meant for beat selling. The creators of YouTube never meant it to be a space for type beat searches, but producers made it so. So what can you create your own lane in? What other platforms can you create your own lane in? I don't see people utilizing Threads to sell beats, but I see a lot of artists on there. Maybe I need to start posting beats on there more often. Maybe I need to start, I'm not gonna give you ideas. I want that idea myself. But if it starts working, steal it from me. All right, much success to you. Hopefully no one was turned off because they thought this was gonna be another video about AI. It's not, it's about surviving AI. It's about building your brand. Even before AI was seen as a threat, these were still things that we should have all been focusing on anyway to maintain our business, to grow our business, to scale up. And I wish you much success. Peace.